How did you find out your partner was secretly rich? I started dating Elle during my second year of grad school. We met at a bookstore downtown. She was reading Kafka, and I made some stupid joke about cockroaches. She laughed, which I did not expect, and that was it. We got coffee, then more coffee, and somehow we just kept going. Elle was kind of mysterious, you know? Wore oversized sweaters, always had chipped nail polish, lived in this tiny studio apartment that smelled like cinnamon and dust. She never talked about her family, just said they were a little weird. She worked part-time at this indie cinema, and always offered to split everything. Groceries, takeout, rent when she started crashing at my place more often. I didn't question it. I was broke. She seemed broke. We made it work. We did cheap date nights, wine in the park, dollar tacos, watching movies off some sketchy streaming site. Her phone was ancient. Screen cracked in like 3 places, and she always said Uber was a scam and took the bus everywhere. One time I asked her why she never used Spotify Premium, and she said, luxury is a trap. I mean, how do you respond to that? Anyway, 6 months in, her grandma dies. First time I hear anything real about her family. She shuts down completely for a few days, doesn't answer texts, just sends one-word replies like fine or home. Then out of nowhere, she shows up at my door with a suitcase and says, I need you to come with me. We hop in a Lyft. Yeah, not the bus this time. And she won't tell me where we're going, just that she needs me there. We end up at the airport. She pulls out 2 tickets, first class, no big explanation. I'm like, Elle, what the hell? She just shrugs. Turns out we're flying to Vermont. We land, get picked up in a black SUV, and start driving through woods that look like a postcard. Finally, we pull up to this stone estate, not a house, an estate. Ivy everywhere, this huge circular driveway with a fountain in the middle, and a gate with some kind of family crest on it. I just sat there in that car like, no way this girl who wears the same holy socks every day lives here. The second we walk inside, it's like stepping into a different world. Staff in uniforms, paintings that definitely belong in a museum, fireplaces already lit. Her mom, tall, icy, pearls, and perfect posture, hugs her like they're strangers. Her dad's in some sunroom talking business on a call, doesn't even notice us. At dinner, I'm sitting at this long-ass table while some butler dude pours wine like I'm on Downton Abbey. Her cousin is crying because they might only get a 6-figure payout from the trust now. Her aunt's complaining about the limited vintage selection at the wake. I'm in a thrift store button-up I wore to a job interview last month. I look over at Elle and she's just staring at her plate like she's somewhere else. That night, we sneak out to some old greenhouse on the property. She finally tells me everything. Her family owns some luxury textile company. Been in the family for generations. Her real last name isn't even the one I knew. She changed it when she moved for school. She said, I didn't want to be one of them. I needed to know if someone would love me without all the noise. Then she just looked at me and asked, do you? And I wanted to say yes. I swear I did. But I couldn't stop thinking about the way her mom looked at me like I was the help, or how out of place I felt in that house, or how Elle had lied, not maliciously, but still, for 6 whole months. So I just sat there. I didn't say anything. And she turned away and whispered, that's what I thought.